Video games are awesome, and they're only getting better with time, despite what grizzled console war veterans might say. Even so, there are a lot of things that video games do that don't make a lot of sense. Check out these 10 things you probably never realized about video games, and subscribe to CBR and join the notification squad. Like the video and comment about your favorite video. Don't forget to check out what videos come next. Jumping. How often in the day do you jump? Unless you're on a basketball team, probably not much. Certainly not as much as Mario, or heaven forbid an Elder Scrolls character. In video games, you jump a lot. And not only do you jump often, but you jump absurdly high. Mario has, what, a 25 feet vertical leap? He would absolutely dominate Yao Ming on the court. And it's hard to imagine a pot-bellied, mustachioed plumber beating the greatest NBA player of all time in jumping ability. Running. Unless you play sports, you probably don't run too often. Well, unless you live in Australia and have to flee from all the man-eating creatures out there. And when you get inside, you're probably out of breath, sweaty, and half dead. In video games, most characters run ceaselessly, and they never run out of breath. The only time when stamina becomes an issue is in first-person shooters when it's introduced for balance. Swimming. I don't know about you, but when I swim, it's more overweight German Shepherd than Michael Phelps. But for every video game character, the water is a way to demonstrate perfect form as they glide effortlessly through the waves. Or you die on contact. Video games take a rather binary approach to swimming. You either do it with grace and skill, or you sink like a rock. There's very little in between. Weight. Some games have weight allowances like Fallout, while others seem to just shrug off the laws of physics entirely. It looks like Halo sure wasn't paying attention during physics class. I mean, how does Master Chief carry hundreds of pounds of weapons and ammunition without a care in the world? Your guess is as good as mine. Matter of fact, the same concept applies to The Legend of Zelda. Where in Hyrule does Link store all of his equipment? The hero of time doesn't even wear a backpack. His pockets must be the equivalent of Mary Poppins' magic bag. Rolling. Running and jumping are two things that you might do in real life, but rolling? When is the last time you sprinted across a field only to drop to a roll for no particular reason? Exactly. It just doesn't happen. Yet, in video games, rolling can often be a faster way to move around than just walking. Who hasn't rolled their way across the entirety of Hyrule Field? And don't even get me started on Sonic and his ability to roll through entire stages without losing any momentum. Faces. Take a moment and look at a game with hundreds of NPCs. Now, take a breath, you're not in the Matrix, just a Bethesda game. Video game characters tend to look, well, the same. Now there are practical reasons for this. Using the same face cuts down on the amount of processing power required to keep the game running smoothly. Unless the character is playing a major role in the story, there won't be much variation in the facial region. Customization software like the one used in Skyrim does make it possible to give some variety to the faces of the people you encounter, but honestly, how long are you going to look at that bandit's face before you just lob it off with a great axe? Health. Okay, shields, we get it. Magical force fields that recharge within a few seconds? That's just fine. But if you get shot in the face, jamming a health pack into your wound is not going to put your jaw back together. If your vision is obscured because of all the blood running into your eyes, scarfing down a steak real quick is not going to help. It might be a delicious last meal, but you're going to bleed out. Video games can't really approach health realistically though. I mean, who really wants to sit and watch surgeons painstakingly pull every single bullet out of their character every time you find a bastion guarding the point in Overwatch? Guns. Guns never jam. In decades of playing first-person shooters, not once has any character failed to get a shot off because the bullets got stuck in the chamber. Never have they been forced to disassemble the gun and remove a piece of shrapnel from the barrel. Have you ever realized this? The gun companies in video game worlds must have the highest quality testing of any company ever. Their products function perfectly each and every time. Lights. Just how many times has Lara Croft delved into an ancient ruin only to find the torches lit? There are just so many things wrong with this. Not only would the torches have, burnt out, but fire doesn't even last that long. So who's keeping the lights on? If you stumble upon a 300-year-old abandoned house and the torches are lit, you probably need to turn around and leave because someone else is definitely in that house with you. Video games sometimes offer you your own source of light to carry from room to room, but constantly walking around in the dark, on the other hand, would get old pretty fast. So we understand why lights have to last forever, in theory. Combat. If video games have taught us one thing, it's to always aim for the head. But what if you want to just slow them down? Seriously. Let me put a bullet in a kneecap and have my enemies dragging. It would certainly slow down their ability to capture the flag. Combat in video games can be maddeningly inconsistent. In a single touch from an enemy in one game, you go down. Well, in another game, you're a veritable bullet sponge. But for the love of all that's sharp and pointy, let me slice off some limbs in Skyrim already. You shouldn't be able to survive a battle axe to the chest no matter how great your armor is. Some games do get it right though, and Metal Gear Solid 5 is a great example. In the fight against Quiet, for instance, it is possible to defeat her with some unorthodox tactics, including dropping a supply box right on top of her head. If more games allowed you to fight with whatever ideas came to mind, like in MGS5, the combat category would definitely get shaken up in the video games industry. Video games. We love to play them and love to make fun of them, but it is all in good fun. Did this list surprise you? Did you think of something that we didn't? Share the video and then comment below. Don't forget to subscribe to CBR and become a member of our notification squad. Like this video and tell us what your favorite entry was. And don't forget to check out our next video. And as always, thanks for watching.